We welcome you inside Clark Gillies Arena in Dix Hills, New York, where this afternoon the Varsity Media Sports Network presents this CHSHL AA showdown between the Lions of Monsignor Farrell and the Friars of St. Anthony's. This game is brought to you by Maspeth Federal Savings Bank. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Dylan Butler here with you inside the rink for a massive late-season showdown between two playoff hopeful teams. For Monsignor Farrell, they come into this game with a 4-5-1 mark. Their last game was a 1-1 tie against Chaminade. Chaminade leading the division, so that was a big point for Farrell in their quest to make the playoffs. That was January 20th over at Cantiac Park in Hicksville. A 1-1 tie in that one. There you see the standings, and before we talk more about that last Farrell game, we'll talk about this here. Like, you can see the standings here. St. Anthony's and Chaminade. Friars have 2 more games left tonight and Friday night. Chaminade has 1 game left. That's against St. Anthony's. For St. Anthony's to have a chance to finish first in the AA division, they need to win tonight to set up that game. And then if they beat their rivals on Friday, a game that we will have for you here on the Varsity Media Sports Network, then the Friars will be the top seed and the regular season champions. So a lot on the line to make Friday matter, says Friars head coach Bob Lund. We need to win tonight. 6 wins in a row for the Friars. Back to Monsignor Farrell for a moment, though. Again, that 1-1 tie was huge for them. They've got a ton of games left. In fact, they've got 4 after tonight. So while St. Anthony's only has those 2 games left, a lot of games remaining for the Lions. In that one, Anthony Mateo had the goal. Joe Cusimano and Joe Berzamato had assists, but what a game that man in the cage had. John DiClemente, 56 saves against the Flyers. Again, 5-6, the number of saves, 57 shots on frame. He is technically the number 2 goalie for Farrell. Their number 1 is Joe Auletti. The senior is currently away at a travel hockey tournament, but Monsignor Farrell head coach Steve DeFranco has full trust in DiClemente, calling that performance against Chaminade one of the greatest that he's ever seen in his history as a hockey coach. He's in his 6th season, a 1978 graduate of St. Peter's High School. So DiClemente, number 49, the junior, he will be big, and he is, in fact, one of our players to watch. Let's show you those 2 guys now. And for the Farrell Lions, look at the eyes. Vincent Bronzo, he is dialed in at all times. His brother was a huge star, probably about a decade ago. Played for St. Joe's by the Sea, but Bronzo, the younger Bronzo here, Vincent Bronzo, 10 goals and 6 assists on the year for the junior first-line winger. And DiClemente, you see his goals against, 3.40, 169 saves on the year, a 90% save percentage. So if Farrell are able to get something out of this, which I think everyone at Chaminade would love as well, which would pretty much lock up first place for the Flyers, Bronzo and DiClemente will be a big part of that. So Farrell, while they come in at 4-5-1, St. Anthony's are 10-3 on the season. They've won 6 games in a row. They are playing really, really their best hockey right now at the best time of the season. They had a little bit of a hiccup early on. They had a junior-laden team a year ago, 17 juniors, in fact, on that team. Those guys are now all seniors. So they're going to, again, rely on those seniors, including a couple of special guys. We'll show you our players to watch for the Friars. Nick DeAndrea, it's a guy who everyone in the Catholic League pretty much knows his name. 20 goals, 12 assists on the year. All CHSHL second team a year ago as a junior. As a senior, one of the top players in the league again. Had a hat trick for the Friars in that 5-1 win over Iona Prep Saturday at the Ice Hutch. And Thomas Calavecchio We expected to be a big part of this as well. Just found out just before the start of this game, actually, Colavecchio is out. Suffered a rib injury. He's the second-line center, and he'll be replaced by Dylan Smith, another one of the Friars seniors. Let's take a look at the keys to the game as both teams are getting their final huddle before the start of this one. For Farrell, they want to play in St. Anthony's zone. They don't want to make it easy. They want to make sure that they can get the puck deep, cycle it down low as well. They don't want to have any of those turnovers in the neutral zone. They want to stay disciplined. They're a team that sometimes takes unnecessary penalties. They also want to be wary of the Friars' transition game. And for St. Anthony's, listen, those big guns, DeAndrea, DeLugos, these are guys who have to score tonight in really a must-win game for the Friars to get first place. So that's important. Don't give up on necessary shots, rebounds of the sort, and also capitalize on special team opportunities. St. Anthony's expects that to be an opportunity for them. So when those power plays emerge, they've got to cash in. There you see Bob Lund, the head coach in the middle of that huddle. 9th season, former captain of the Friars back in 1989. His assistant coaches Joe DeLuca and Alex Lund. Alex Lund is actually the son as well. Let's take a quick look at the starting lineups now for both teams. First for Monsignor, Farrell, Matteo, Bronzo, Berzamato are your forwards, Cusimano, Domino, and Di Clementi in goal. And for St. Anthony's, DeAndrea, DeLugos, and Keita, Colavecchio, Valenti. And in the cage is Berhard. Opening face-off goes inside the St. Anthony zone. Quick forecheck here, and it's Bronzo on the puck. Backhanded centering pass, intercepted, but cycled back down low. It's Berzamato behind the cage. Puck intercepted, and now the Friars look to get out and break out of the play. There's Keita. Gavin Keita, the senior, 11 goals and 14 assists on the year. Puck out to the left point, cycled back down low. It's kept in there by DeLugos. Keita looks to battle in the corner, and the puck is cleared as Farrell will look to change. Good pressure put on by Anthony Pizzarusso, the sophomore. While it's a older St. Anthony's team, it's still a young Farrell side. A lot of juniors, a couple of sophomores as well. Backhand opportunity, and that goes wide. That was Nick DeAndrea. Puck in front. Cleared, that shot goes wide. Farrell just looks to clear, but they will ice this puck, so the faceoff will come back down low. This is the third meeting between these two teams this year. St. Anthony's won both of the earlier contests, a 3-1 victory at Staten Island Pavilion and a 3-0 win as well at World Ice Arena in Flushing. Faceoff, slap shot left point, deflected wide. Shot was taken by Nick Alamea. He's got the puck now. Gets it to Gerald Nealon. Puck deflects. No icing on this. Battle behind the net. Nice check put on by Dylan Smith. Again, filling the spot here on this line from the injured Colavecchio. Again, Farrell gets it deep. And now the Friars try to break out. Hard hit near sideboards. Puck put back in. Battle in the corner. And here come St. Anthony's. Inside the blue line. Shot put on, an extra hit as well. And a save made by Di Clementi, which will set up a face-off to his left. Early goings here of this first period. No score between Farrell and St. Anthony's. The CHSHL AA showdown. presented by Maspeth Federal Savings Bank. Off the face-off, Farrell looks to gain the zone. Intercepted, though. And here comes Joe Lentini. Drop pass. Shot goes towards DiClemente. He throws it into the corner. And now Farrell looked to break out. There's Bronzo chasing the puck. Winning it, though, was Kyle Jablonski. Jablonski harassed there by Bronzo. He'll try to go the other way. Good pressure put on, though, by Farrell. Bronzo doubled behind the net. No one there. Jablonski tries to backhand it out of the zone. Big hit put on by these near boards. And that will be the first penalty of the game. Exactly what Bob Lund did not want, an interference penalty called on Nick Alamea at 11:43. So first power play opportunity here for the Lions of Monsignor Farrell as Alamea goes off for interference. Faceoff, though, goes out of the zone. St. Anthony traditionally will be an aggressive, shorthanded team. They'll look to take chances and put a lot of pressure on the point as well. There's Bronzo. That puck is deflected and nearly a breakaway opportunity there for DeAndrea. Farrell looks to go the other way. Cycle down low. Bronzo. Shot, I think, took a deflection. It's one there behind the puck, behind the net by Berzamano. Back to Bronzo. They play catch. Bronzo. Berzamano. Centering pass. The puck deflected out from in front. Cross-ice pass. Bronzo again. Wrist shot goes wide. Battle at this near boards. Puck goes behind the net. 52 seconds left on the the Lions power play. An easy save there by Berhart. This allows his team to change up. Both teams take this opportunity to change with 48 seconds left on the Farrell power play. Face-off won by the Lions. Puck deflects. Chipping in from the point was Mike Domino. And here come St. Anthony's. Look at this opportunity. Keita denied by DiClemente. Nearly a shorthanded goal. And the shot from the point by Sapuli is easily saved also by DiClemente. Look at the pressure here by Keita. And taken away. Brady Monteleone. Shot by Keita. Another save by DiClemente. He will be a busy goalie here tonight. Two seconds, one. So St. Anthony's kills off the first penalty of the game. We are even up with 9:34 left here in this first period. A scoreless first period. A big game, a lot of playoff implications here on this one. No icing on that one. As Farrell looks to work their way down. That shot wide of the mark. That's Eddie Britton. Here he is. Big Eddie. Shot kicked away. Good save by Ryan Berhart. He's been solid this season. Backhand opportunity. DiClemente the save. Rebound stays with St. Anthony's. It's back to the point. Backhanded along that boards behind the net. St. Anthony's looks to cycle the puck there. Kept in. Shot from the point. Wide. Good pressure now by St. Anthony's. Back to the point. Wrist shot. Save DiClemente. That shot by Jack Mancini. And now Farrell. Just a little backhand there by Britton, the senior. It allows his guys to change up. Their first line is back on, but here comes St. Anthony's. Puck worked behind the net. Hasn't really been that grade A opportunity, you'd say, yet for St. Anthony's, but they have carried much of the play early on. DiClemente sticks that puck away, and Farrell tries to clear the zone. On the forecheck, there was Anthony Matteo, 93. Here comes the Friars. Dylan Smith. Smith, wrist shot, deflected out and wide. Joe Cusimano got his stick on that. Nearly an interception in front. And again, it's a lot of one-way traffic right now for St. Anthony's. They've had more of the puck early on. DiClemente, though, has made every save that he's had to make. Dom Constiglione. And this one didn't make the necessary contact, so it'll be an icing against the Friars. 7 minutes left here, first period. No score between St. Anthony's and Monsignor Farrell here at Clark Gillies Arena. Face-off won by the Friars. They cycle it behind their own net, and now they look to break. DeLugos trying to find Cada. Puck deflects around and out. And here come Farrell. Good opportunity here. High wrist shot. Ooh, that rang the crossbar. Jimmy Sparacio with the opportunity. The junior, he's got a lot of skill, man. Plays hard. He scored some timely goals this year. Sparacio nearly had the first one, but rang it off the crossbar. DeAndrea takes a hip check. Oh, what a pass by DeAndrea, and a huge save. Cada with the opportunity, but DiClemente makes the save. What a pass by DeAndrea. We'll show it to you again. DeAndrea takes the hip check behind the back. There is that grade A opportunity, and a big save by DiClemente, covering up, making sure there was no rebound. Right off the face-off, nearly an opportunity there for St. Anthony's. Centering pass intercepted in front. That's one of the things that St. Anthony's does really well. They take care of that net front, making sure there's no pucks there and also no traffic there as well. Good pressure by Farrell, making it tough for the Friars to break out. There's DeAndrea. He's got Cada in front. Cada with the puck, tries to send it back, but the Friars were changing it up defensively. That's Dylan Cochran, the senior, to Sapuli. Vince Sapuli sends it deep. That's where DeLugos backs it out. Shot by Sapuli from the point, and a save by DiClemente. Face off to DiClemente's right. And there's a goal right off the face-off. And St. Anthony's takes the 1-0 lead. We'll show it to you again. I believe it was Brady Monteleone, number 6. And a big goal, 5:17 left in the first. We'll show it to you again right off the face-off. And there it is, Monteleone. Big goal, his 4th of the year, and Monteleone gives the Friars the 1-0 lead. They're looking for more now. Smith, the shot wide of the mark. Monteleone picks up the loose puck. Sapuli back towards the net. A delayed penalty is called And actually, they're saying it was the... Oh, no, it is a high sticking penalty. So Farrell takes their first penalty of the game. So St. Anthony's an opportunity on the power play, and they've got a very good power play. DeLugos set for the faceoff. Here's DeAndrea. Wrist shot blocked. Gets the puck right back. DeAndrea up top. Jablonski back to the slot. And the puck comes off as DeAndrea went for that second opportunity. .142 left on the man advantage for St. Anthony's. Farrell wins the faceoff. Great job by DeAndrea to keep that puck in. Still has it. DeAndrea lost possession, but made sure that his team regained it. There's your goal scorer, Monteleone finds a way. Wrist shot, goal! Make it 2 from Monteleone. The power play goal gives St. Anthony's the 2-0 lead. You see it again. Monteleone has some room to move. Gets the power play goal, and it's 2-0 for the Friars. Again, a must-win for St. Anthony's to set up a battle for first place with their arch rivals, Chaminade. A storybook ending, really, to the regular season between two teams that have played a lot of big games. St. Anthony's looking to keep this pressure on here in the final 4 minutes of the first period. Brady Monteleone, 2 goals. He's got St. Anthony's in front 2-0. Monteleone matched his season high, he had 3 goals, and that one gets past DiClemente as well. 3-0 for the Friars. We'll check out the replay of that one again. Might have been Dylan Smith. Let's take a look. Wrist shot at the point. Puck deflects in. And yeah, Dylan Smith got a piece. Timeout called by Farrell. That is 3 goals in quick succession. Quick math, that's 3 goals in 1:18 for St. Anthony's, a team that is used to winning the biggest game of all in the Catholic High School League. Let's take a look at the previous champions, and you see that run here by St. Anthony's. They won it in 2012, again in 13. Then it went to Chaminade. St. Anthony's with 3 in a row. Fordham Prep snuck in, and Chaminade with the last 2 as well. St. Anthony's entered the Catholic High School Hockey League in 2009-10. There you see Bob Lund, his son there to his side. Alex Lund played here at St. Anthony's, also played 4 years at URI. He handles the defense. Bob Lund takes care of the offense, really everything else, along with Joe DeLuca as well. So timeout there by Monsignor Farrell, head coach. Steve DeFranco, as St. Anthony's has rattled off 3 goals in quick succession. And that man, Ryan Burhart, hasn't seen a lot of the puck. Just make sure that he covers up to set up a face-off. Burhart has been great this season. He's gotten better as the season has gone on as well. Puck back to the point. Worked down low by Bronzo. A 4-on-4 battle along those sideboards. Farrell hasn't had a lot of time inside the St. Anthony's zone. Big check behind the net. Centering chance. That one deflected off of Monteleone. Look at this opportunity. 2-on-1 for the Friars. The pass, shot. Oh, what a save. There is Gerald Nealon with the opportunity. And how about Monteleone? A 2-on-1, gives it up. He had a chance for that first period hat trick. Makes the pass, and DiClemente got a piece. Face off this near blue line, this near face-off circle. Friars win it. Puck goes behind. Cada battles. He is, pound for pound, the toughest player on this St. Anthony's team. Shot from the point is saved. Saw it pretty well, DiClemente did, as Anthony Colavecchio's shot went through. And another save for the big junior goalie. He sees a lot of pucks. The score sheet in their last game against Chaminade. Here's a 2-on-1 break. An opportunity here to cut into the lead. Pad save as Pizzarusso took the wrist shot. That's Lazinski now behind the net, battling for the puck. Jason Lazinski, big, strong junior. Griziak comes away. Alex Griziak for St. Anthony's. And just put back in by Lazinski deep. That's exactly what Farrell wants to do, but they've got to win this puck here as it cycles around. They don't. And now a 2-on-2 chance here for St. Anthony's, but they are offside as they cross the blue line. Good look there at Joe Lentini, the senior, made the team as a sophomore, tough as nails. Probably the best hitter on this St. Anthony's team as well. A guy who moves between center and wing. Smaller side, a bit on the smaller side, but really physical nonetheless. Puck is deep in Farrell's territory. St. Anthony's, what an early statement they've made. 3 goals in a minute 18, 2 by Brady Monteleone, another by Dylan Smith. The second on a power play, and they've got a 3-0 lead here in the final 2 minutes of this first period. Shot saved by Berhart, and the puck is cleared. Chasing it was Joe Cusimano, senior, captain, steady defender. Puck kept in at the blue line. That's Jason Anzalone. Puck goes in front of the St. Anthony's net, swept away. Anzalone tries to keep it in. He does. Good job by Anzalone. Now they backhand it, work it behind the net. Centering pass. Puck went to Santagate, a guy who will cycle between forward and defense inside the final minute. Puck is cleared. Chasing it down is DeAndrea. He'll win this. Actually, it'll be an icing. It's that automatic icing as well that became part of the NHL as well a couple years back. So even though DeAndrea won the race to it, you don't have to touch it up. So the face-off back down in the St. Anthony zone. Good pinch at the blue line by Domino. Bronzo couldn't control behind the net. 35 seconds left, first period. A dominant opening frame by the Friars. They lead at 3-0 in a must-win game. Anything less secures first place for their rivals from Chaminade and really renders the final game of the regular season insignificant, as much as you could say a game between Chaminade and Farrell and St. Anthony's is insignificant. Penalty, Dylan Smith goes off for interference with 15 seconds left. Second power play now for Farrell. They are 0 for 1. on the man advantage. 15 seconds left, so if Farrell doesn't score here inside these 15 seconds, this power play will continue into the second period. Here's Bronzo. Gets it back out to the point. Wrist shot. Ooh, nearly deflected in. Good shot by the point. Kept in. 4 seconds. Another wrist shot. Another clean save by Berhard. Gets it to the corner. That puck centered in front, but no danger there for Berhard. So 1:46 left on this Farrell power play. That's a plus for them, but everything else has been for these guys. St. Anthony's with a 3-0 lead. 1 period in the books here at Clark Gillies Arena. We'll take a quick break, have the second period. When we return, you're watching the CHSHL Showdown on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Maspeth Federal Savings is here through it all. The ins and outs, the ups and downs. Through the winters, the summers, and even the spring of leaks, know that Maspeth has your back. From luxury sheets to balance sheets to dancing under the stars, your mission is our mission. And when our community calls, we proudly step forward. So whether you need it now or planning for tomorrow, through all the twists and all the turns, you can always find us right here in your neighborhood.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete. First down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships.
Welcome back to Clark Gillies Arena. Dylan Butler here with you on the Varsity Media Sports Network. The CHSHL AA Showdown presented by Maspeth Federal Savings Bank. Start of the second period. St. Anthony's with a commanding 3-0 lead. But it's Monsignor Farrell right now trying to get back on the power play. That shot blocked. Second opportunity. That's saved well. Shot by Berzamato. Both opportunities by Berzamato. Back to the point. Rister there. Save. Rebound. And Berhard makes the save. Shot was by Jason Anzalone, the sophomore. And you see the conversation saying the faceoff will be outside the zone. So I think it might have been a Farrell player, might have pushed. Regardless, 1:09 left on the man advantage. It is the second power play opportunity for Farrell. They're 0 for 1. St. Anthony's cashed in on their one chance. And there's Anzalone. Cada applying the pressure. It's Cada and DeAndrea on the PK. Here comes Bronzo with some steam behind him. Bronzo tries to dangle. Gets the puck now in the corner. No Farrell player there for him. Cleared away. And a chase for it. Cada will win it. Actually, it's Anzalone. He took the contact from Cada, but good pressure by Cada. Kind of like a gnat out there, just annoying Anzalone. Anzalone stays with it here. Final 22 seconds of the man advantage after Dylan Smith went out for an interference penalty. Look at this. Chasing it down. DeAndrea tries to get it to Cada. Penalty is up. Here comes Sparacio inside the blue line. 0 for 2, Monsignor Farrell on their man advantage. DeAndrea, 3-on-1. Centering pass. Oh, terrific job defensively to knock that away. That was Mike Domino. And the puck deflects out. So the faceoff will be at that face-off circle. Really great job defensively there by Mike Domino. He's tough, the senior. For Farrell, always battling, looking to find battles either in the corner or in front of the net. Has good offensive skills as well, always competing. Face-off won by St. Anthony's. Cycling behind. That shot was saved. Sapuli unable. The puck is actually, the net is off the hinges, and there's a little bit of a battle going on by the Farrell net as St. Anthony's comes away with it. Pretty good job with the official there, just kind of letting the situation calm itself without getting any penalties. St. Anthony's looking to break it out. Just missing that puck, though, was Dylan Smith. So icing on the Friars. Of Monsignor Farrell, Bob Lund said they're a physical team. They do take some penalties, so you try to be more disciplined with some of the hits that you make. You don't want to get those late hits or the retaliatory ones. So discipline, he figured, was be a big factor in a good way, though, and it has been this season. He said he also was key for his team to capitalize on the power play. They have one of their 3 goals. The second one by Brady Monteleone was a power play goal. $3-0 lead for St. Anthony's. Puck in front, cleared, and here come the Friars. Oh, excellent passing here. Centering attempt, just miss. Monteleone, nobody there to recover it. And we go the other way. Pizzarusso lost control of the puck. He battles. And St. Anthony's comes away. Trying to get the puck to Monteleone. He'll get it now. Looks for options. Centers it. Went off of DiClemente's stick. Just kind of wobbles around. Farrell tries to clear. Back to the point. Pass was blocked. Smith comes away. Centers it. In front. It was loose for a second. Smith recovers and goes top shelf. Dylan Smith, his second goal of the game. He extends St. Anthony's lead to 4-0. We'll have a great look here from behind the net. The clearance goes Smith's way, and he will go top shelf. What does Butch Goring say? Toy department. Figured it was fitting to quote a former Islander at Clark Gillies Arena. So 4-0 the lead for St. Anthony's. 2 goals by Monteleone, 2 goals by Smith. Smith came into this game with just 1 goal. And what a job by Dylan Smith. Has made the most of his opportunity. He's centering this second line because of the injury to Calavecchio. Offside for Farrell. But Smith, he's got the physicality, the speed. He brings the energy as well, the grit. Has a great shot, which we've seen now on a couple of occasions. So 4-0 lead for St. Anthony's. They've now, that's their high watermark on the year against Farrell. This is the 3rd meeting of the year. They won 3-1 and 3-0. Now it's 4-0. And a delayed penalty is called. It'll be a hook. So back to the power play goes St. Anthony's. Into the box, Mike Domino, 2 minutes for hooking. Second power play chance for St. Anthony's. And they've got a 4-0 lead in this one. Scoreboard, you can see on top there, they've not added that fourth goal just yet. Trust me, it counted. Monteleone takes the face-off for St. Anthony's. Cada battles. Puck just sent in. DiClemente sweeps it to the far boards. Kept in, though, by St. Anthony's. DeAndrea goes backwards. Oh, cutting far side. Good opportunity there for St. Anthony's. But Anthony Colavecchia unable to get a piece. That centering pass by Colavecchia intercepted, and here comes Pizzarusso the other way. Good check leveled by Monteleone, it looked like, and an easy save for Berhart. A minute 25 left, and the man advantage for Monsignor Farrell. Lazinski wins the faceoff, back to the point. Good pressure put on, as now St. Anthony's will look to break out. Here comes Monteleone. 2 goals on the day for Monteleone. Can he get a shorty here as well? Oh, excuse me, a power play goal. Monteleone, he does have a power play goal on the day. Slap shot from the far point, goes wide. Monteleone chases it down inside the final minute of this power play. Shot deflected from the point, and it is cleared. Good pressure applied by Mike Tompkins, the sophomore, a reliable force in the defensive zone for Monsignor Farrell. Lazinski tracks it down. 28 seconds left on the St. Anthony's man advantage. That puck attempted to be cleared. Instead, it lands inside the St. Anthony's bench. Hanging out there, nearly making a save in the bench, was TJ Olmschneider, the junior, who's rotated in all year long, has Olmschneider in the cage, but it is Berhart here today. The senior gets the nod over the junior. "17 seconds left in the St. Anthony's man advantage. They're 1 for 1 on the power play. Here's Smith, 2 goals, centers it. Unable to get the shot off, and then losing control of the puck was Mancini. Smith chips, plays catch with himself, backhands the pass back out. And here comes St. Anthony's. They break this puck out so well. And they are relentless in this zone. Puck in the corner. Deflected. Interception there by Gerald Nealon, the junior. 3 goals and 2 assists on the year. There goes DeLugos. Smith, his shot, pushed aside. It's been all St. Anthony's. That 4th goal is on the scoreboard. Smith looking for the hat trick, misses the mark. Nealon chases the puck down. Slap shot, left point, deflects. Look at this, backhand opportunity. Smith, ooh, and you never want to look behind you if you're a goalie. DiClemente did just that, but the puck was not over the goal line. So he does not give up his 5th goal. A busy stretch. Look at it again from our goal cam, or behind the net cam, I guess, if you want to call it that. DiClemente, as expected, has been busy. And St. Anthony's has had so much more of the puck here tonight. Rare opportunity in the goal. Anthony Pizzarusso lights the lamp for Monsignor Farrell. And a big one for the Lions. A really good-looking shot. Watch it again here by the sophomore Pizzarusso, 22. Lines up the wrist shot, goes, looks like blocker side low. For Pizzarusso, his third goal of the season, and he gets Farrell on the scoreboard. 4-1 is the score. The Lions will always battle. There is no doubt about that. If they can get the next one, momentum and belief will be on their side. Wrist shot wide. Cada tracks it down. Lost control. And here comes Monsignor Farrell looking for more. Battle along the far boards. Eddie Britton, good forecheck. Behind the net, centering shot. That puck deflects away. Kept in nicely by Domino, but now St. Anthony's breaks out. Here comes DeAndrea on the break. DeAndrea goes backhand. Oh, and a big save. DiClemente. He's a fish out of water. And the puck, as both teams get a little heated, DiClemente lost control of it, and he was swimming around trying to find it. We'll show you the replay here. There's that first save, but you see it, look at that. Great look. Puck is loose. Second opportunity, third opportunity. And it looks like we will have offsetting penalties. Cada in the box for St. Anthony's, as well as Jason Anzalone. So we'll await. There's a conversation going on at the scorer's box. There are two Lions in the penalty box. You see them there. So, yeah, it looks like they'll be offsetting on the one, but ultimately it'll be another power play opportunity for St. Anthony's, their third of this game. They are 1 for 2. So off that scrum, power play for St. Anthony's. They lead this one 4-1. Final 5.5 minutes left second period. Berhart leaves it, and there's Damon Valenti, 79. Of this defensive group, probably the purest skater as well. Loves to push the puck. Bronzo intercepts. Here comes Monteleone with 2 goals on the game. Monteleone, wrist shot, blocked. Gets his rebound back to the point. Monteleone, cross-ice pass. Sapulli, nothing there, backs it up. Excuse me, that's Valenti. In front, and a goal! A greasy one at that, but St. Anthony's will take it. It's a power play goal as well, and they're back to that 4-goal advantage, 5-1. We'll take another look again. I think it was DeLugos, 28, who cashed in. You'll see him come in at this left of your screen. There he is. What a great look from behind the net. DeLugos gets the goal, the power play goal. Another power play goal, 2 for 3 on the night for St. Anthony's, who have a 5-1 lead. For DeLugos, his 8th goal of the year. Second power play goal of the game. Smith wins the faceoff. Back to the point. Wrist shot. Smith tried to get a piece of it. back out top. Another wrister from the point. DiClemente makes the initial save and makes sure there's no rebounds. The shot from the point was by Kyle Jablonski, the senior. 3 assists on the year. Good power play man. Plays really well last year. Moves the puck, has good vision. Gets pucks on net, as we just saw there as well. Bronzo tracking down the puck. Any momentum that Farrell seemed to have off of their goal clearly went away on that power play goal. 5-1 now for St. Anthony's, a Friars team that started off this season slow, and man, have they kicked it into gear. A big check on this near boards. Oh, and another massive hit. This one, though, a little extra. So Farrell will go on the power play. The question is, for how long? You see a massive hit thrown there. Discussion among the officials. The Farrell player is still down. And they'll discuss this penalty. Third meeting of the year. We'll show you the first 2 meetings between these 2 teams. St. Anthony's winning 3-1 December 12th. That at the Staten Island Pavilion. And then a 3-0 win just past the new year, January 2nd. That another tight checking game. First game 3-1, 25 shots, 1-1 going into the third. A bad penalty led to a power play goal for St. Anthony's, and that was kind of the difference in that one. And then on January 2nd, 3-0 win for St. Anthony's. The Friars scored a goal in each period. But really, the takeaways by Steve DeFranco was his team was in both of those games. They take away a bad bounce, and they take a here or there. They've been in every game. This, right now, their most lopsided result. So it'll be a 2-minute penalty. That against Joe Lentini. So Farrell goes on the power play for the 3rd time of the game. They are 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Mateo and DeAndrea on the faceoff. Back to the point. Cycle down low. Bronzo comes away with the puck. Bronzo dangles. Bronzo! And that puck deflected out of play. That's a little bit of how special and what you could expect by Vincent Bronzo. Probably the most talented forward on this Farrell team, 44. He's excellent with the puck, has a top-notch shot, sees the ice well. He will compete in all 3 zones. And we mentioned before at the beginning, Michael Bronzo, a star for St. Joe's by the Sea about 10 years ago. And Steve DeFranco, the Farrell coach, says the younger brother just as good. Look at this, 2-on-1, short-handed opportunity. And a good save by DiClemente, denying DeLugos. St. Anthony's, again, the aggressive forecheck. Sticked away by DiClemente into the corner. It's won there by DeAndrea, and now Farrell looks to break out. 3-on-2 this opportunity. Just dumped down low. Tracking down the puck was Joe Cusimano. Back to the point. Ooh, DeAndrea nearly intercepted that puck from Bronzo. Bronzo! Power play goal So 2:46 left in this second period. And Vincent Bronzo gets the power play tally. The AC nearly lost the puck, wins it, and that just gives him a little extra ice, and that's all Bronzo needed to deposit that one into the back of the net. Bronzo's 11th goal of the year, a power play goal. 1 for 3 on the power play is Farrell, and it is a 5-2 game. High-scoring one here at Clark Gillies Arena in Dix Hills. And I think we've got more goals left. Farrell will always battle, regardless of the score. We know that for sure. Mike Domino gets it ahead. Here comes Bronzo, who just scored for his team. This puck is cleared. It took a deflection, so there is no icing on it. Good forecheck by St. Anthony's. And actually, they're still shorthanded. Right? They've got 4 skaters out there. So despite the goal that was scored, they remain with 4 on the ice. Scoreboard here at Clark Gillies Arena also hasn't been updated. It is 5-2, as you see on the top left of your screen. Wrist shot from the point, deflects, rebounds, and another goal for Farrell. Jimmy Sparacio off the rebound. Don't look now, but Farrell is going to make a game of it. 2 goals in a minute 10 for Farrell. And 2 power play goals at that. They are 2 for 4 on the man advantage. It was a 4-0 lead, then it was a 5-1 lead, and now it is 5-3 as we approach the final minute 30 of this middle frame. We thought special teams would come up big, and it has. For both teams with a pair of power play goals. Eight goals, not even 2 periods in. And a little extra physicality will send Dylan Smith to the box. So fresh off Farrell getting a pair of power play goals, they'll go back to the man advantage. Dylan Smith back to the box. And you know what? That'll be it for Dylan Smith. A 5-minute hit to the head. And that should be a major power play for Farrell. Wow. With a minute left, Dylan Smith leaves the game. 5 minutes of a power play for Monsignor Farrell, who have just scored 2 goals. We go here from the ice to the hardwood tomorrow here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. It'll be Christ the King and St. Francis Prep, a couple of rivals in the Brooklyn Queens division. That one from St. Francis Prep in Fresh Meadows. 7:30 tip-off for that one here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. And then a really big hockey showdown Friday back here at Dix Hills. St. Anthony's hopes it's a battle for first place against the rival Flyers of Chaminade back here at Clark Gillies Arena. Friday night, join myself and John Perez on the call for that one. Always fun when the Flyers and the Friars meet in any sport, but especially on the ice. So big opportunity here for Monsignor Farrell. It is a 5-minute major power play inside this final minute of the second period. They just scored 2 power play goals. Bronzo. Discipline has been good throughout the season for St. Anthony's. Not the case here tonight. The odds were probably, as here's comes an opportunity from the point, blockered away. You probably would have wagered money on Monsignor Farrell being the team maybe to not be as disciplined here tonight, but it is the other way around. St. Anthony's really opening the door for Farrell here to get back into the game. Bronzo, 8 seconds left. Gets it behind the net. Maybe one more chance here in this period. And the final buzzer will go off. There's exactly 4 minutes left on this power play for Monsignor Farrell. So a big chance for the Lions to get back into this game. And St. Anthony's looking to hold on to this lead for the final 15 minutes and put it away. Third period, when we return, you're watching the CHSHL Showdown on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Maspeth Federal Savings is here through it all. The ins and outs, the ups and downs. Through the winters, the summers, and even the spring of leaks. Know that Maspeth has your back. From luxury sheets to balance sheets to dancing under the stars, your mission is our mission. And when our community calls, we proudly step forward. So whether you need it now or planning for tomorrow, through all the twists and all the turns, you can always find us right here in your neighborhood.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete. First down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Welcome back to Clark Gillies Arena. Third period underway here in the CHSHL AA Showdown between Monsignor Farrell and St. Anthony's. St. Anthony's jumped out to a 5-1 lead. A couple of power play goals for Farrell has got them within 2, and they've got a major advantage on the power play right now. 3:30 left on that one. It was a match penalty. Dylan Smith, the high hit. So Smith, who had a pair of goals, played really well, replacing Colavecchio on that second line. He got the 5-minute major and game misconduct. And now the Lions looking to get a third power play goal. Here's Bronzo. Back to the point. Bronzo wants it back. He'll get it off the deflection. Puck cycle low. Sparacio trying to win it. Jablonski, though, will get it, and the puck is cleared. 2:47 left in the major power play advantage for Farrell. Mateo, harassed by DeAndrea, tries to backhand it in, doesn't get it deep, and it's cleared. Good job using his body. Here comes DeAndrea, shorthanded opportunity. Off the mask, it looked like, of DiClemente. Mateo inside the zone. Battles for the puck. Bronzo tried to win it, and it goes up. And here comes DeAndrea. DeAndrea, shorthanded. DeAndrea! DiClemente, the save! And I think we got a penalty shot here. Let's watch it again. Here comes DeAndrea. You see the slash from behind from Santagate. The puck is at the center circle, and we've got a penalty shot. Oh, baby. What a moment in this game. 13:08 left. DeAndrea, the penalty shot. There isn't anybody else on this St. Anthony's team, dare I say in the league, that you'd want with the puck here than DeAndrea. It is DeAndrea against DiClemente. Here we go. And he does not get the goal. Looked like DiClemente got a piece. So the opportunity went awry for St. Anthony's, and face-off there to the left of DiClemente. He's been the busier of the two goalies. It's funny, you'd almost, if you're St. Anthony's, you would have probably rather have had the penalty called, because then at least you'd be even up for the end of this 2 minutes of the being shorthanded. Here comes Bronzo. He's got the last Farrell goal. And a huge hit put on. No penalty called. Here comes DeAndrea. DeAndrea backhand. Couldn't get over the big pads. And that shot went wide. And the puck, or the net, went off the moorings. So 1:36 left in this third period. St. Anthony scored the first 4 of this one. There you see the backhand opportunity. Good job just getting the pads up. And there you saw that second opportunity, right? The rebound chance came. That was Nick Alamea. Bronzo's shot, and Berhart calmly collects, which will set up the face-off to his left. Again, this one a huge game for St. Anthony's. Bob Lund said after the 5-1 win over Iona, another shot, Berhart, the save, loose puck. He said at the Hutch that night in the locker room, boys, Friday night still matters. And that'll no doubt be the mantra should St. Anthony's continue to hold on to this lead here in the final 12 minutes. The whole goal of these last few games is to make Friday night matter, to have an opportunity to finish first, and to do so by beating your arch rivals. It's something that St. Anthony's hasn't done this year. Chaminade's gotten the better of St. Anthony's in both earlier meetings, but the third one here, if this 2-goal lead can hold up, will be for so much more than just for bragging rights. Another shot, another easy save by Berhart. He's seen the pucks, and also he's had good angles as well. And the puck cleared well by Sapuli. Still, this power play, a major advantage, is down to 18 seconds left. Farrell has scored in their last 2 power plays, but this one, their longest, they've really not had many good opportunities. 5 seconds left now on the man advantage. And we are even. So St. Anthony's getting the job done, killing the major penalty against Dylan Smith. Cada chases that puck down in the corner. It's backhanded up ahead. Monteleone. He scored the first 2 Friars goals tonight. And that's a high shot and a penalty against Farrell. So right after not scoring, they take the penalty. So it'll be a St. Anthony's power play as Mike Domino will go off for the cross-check. St. Anthony's 2 for 3 on the man advantage here tonight. And what a big goal that would be for them if they're able to cash in again. Domino back in the box. Power play opportunity for St. Anthony's. Rishat and DiClemente to say Monsignor Farrell, no stranger to excellence here in the Catholic High School League. They've won 10 championships, their last coming in 2008-9. When we get a break later on, we'll show you that graphic. Actually, we'll show it to you now. I think we have an opportunity here as the puck goes off the netting above the facility here. Off the face-off. First shot towards the net, deflects wide. Monteleone centers. And the puck is cleared by Eddie Britton. Forecheck by Lazinski. And here come the Friars. Cada couldn't track that puck down. Another good clearance. And here comes Valenti. Valenti with a head of speed, a head of steam. Valenti inside the blue line, offside though. And we'll show you that championship history now. This is for St. Anthony's. And again, they entered the league in 2009 and 10. And you see there 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14. Just dominance by St. Anthony's. In there as well is a state championship, the only one won by St. Anthony's. And that was an incredible game, man. 2011-12. Remember like it was yesterday at Nassau Coliseum against St. Anthony's from Buffalo. Chris Wallace scored a hat trick, including the winning goal with 1 second left. 1 second left in the third period to win a state championship. And it's been elusive for these downstate teams really since Chaminade, an excellent opportunity last year up in Buffalo. They couldn't, they lost in overtime, a controversial loss. The Flyers think they've got an excellent chance, but of course, in this league, these top 4 teams in the league, St. Anthony, Chaminade, these Lions of Farrell, as well as Xavier, on any given day, they could win. 8 seconds left on the man advantage. We go the other way. It's Jablonski. Drop pass, slap shot. DiClemente gets a nice save on that opportunity by Grziak. So we are even again. 8:09 left in the third. A 5-3 lead for St. Anthony's. Here comes Nealon. Nealon sheds a check, pumps the brakes, looks for opportunities and some help as well. And now here comes Farrell. There's a lot of hockey left for Farrell. And when you look at the standings, there's a good enough separation from Farrell and the other teams as well where you get, there's a lot of points on the board for Farrell still with their games remaining in the season. But standings-wise, they should be all right. And again, the great history as well by Monsignor Farrell. 10 championships in their history. 2008-9 was their last. They won it also in 2001, 2. There you see it. 99, 98, 99, 97, 98, 96, 97, 94, 93, 91, 89, and 87. They were the juggernaut for many, many years in this league. And suddenly St. Anthony's joined the party, and they kind of took over the party in 2009. 7:16 left, third period. Extra opportunity and some extracurriculars as well. And a little scuffle here into the corner. The initial penalty was called on Farrell for that high shot. And St. Anthony's, it appears, may have just evened that up. First one was on Anzalone, it would appear. Here you see it again. Right there. There's the high hit and the retaliation as well. See what the penalties are across the way. Looks like both players have left the game. There certainly wasn't an altercation. Unless it's 10-minute misconduct penalties, that's certainly a possibility. But you saw the first high shot there by Anzalone, the retaliation. And now both players go off. We'll show you the standings again in the Catholic High School League and why this game is so critical for St. Anthony's. There you see it. You get 2 points for a win. So right now, St. Anthony's, should they hold on to this 2-goal advantage, they would have 22 points on the year. 2 points behind Chaminade entering the final game of the season. If St. Anthony's wins that final game of the regular season, they would be tied in points, but St. Anthony's would have the wins tiebreaker. They would have 12 wins over Chaminade's 11, and that would catapult them above the Flyers into first place. You see Farrell there in fourth, pretty comfortably ahead there of Fordham and Iona. Also a lot of games left for Farrell. 4 after tonight. You see it there, a busy stretch. Thursday against Fordham at the Staten Island Pavilion. Friday at Iona. Sunday up at Rye Playland against Fordham Prep. And they wrap up the regular season against Xavier at Staten Island Pavilion. Top 4 teams in the AA make the playoffs. You play a best-of-3 series in the semifinals and the finals. And then it is a winner-take-all state championship game, which will be downstate this year between the Buffalo winner and the downstate winner here. So no power play off of those penalties. So we will skate 5 aside here inside the final 7 minutes of this one. Slap shot, point. That was through some traffic. It was a good-looking shot there as well by Sean Nespreski. And that puck goes out of play. And as we mentioned, if St. Anthony's holds on to the win, it all comes down to Friday night. A game we have for you here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. A battle for first place between arch rivals Chaminade and St. Anthony's right here at Clark Gillies Arena on the Varsity Media Sports Network. We hope you could join us here for that one. That should be a lot of fun. John Perez will join me on the call for that one. It's been a physical game. It's been a rough game. Power play opportunities for both teams. Shot there, right into the breadbasket. And a good save by Berhardt. Steady as they come is Ryan Burhart, and you love to have that in your senior netminder. Another look here from behind the net. Saw it all the way. That shot by Cusimano, and Burhart the save. Puck centered. Burhart down to his knee on his pads. It's kept in there by Pizzarusso. He's got a goal on the game as well. Here comes St. Anthony's looking for more. Shot. DiClemente with the save. Shot by Michael Terry, the senior. Just the epitome of a role player. A leader, an alternate captain as well. A goal and 3 assists on the year for the senior Michael Terry. Puck behind the net. Griziak comes away with it. Griziak still cycles, tries to go backhand, couldn't get it through. Back to the point, wrist shot, nearly deflected in there by Griziak. The shot by Cochran. Griziak backhands the pass to Nealon. Behind the net, Nealon sheds the check. Cycles, turns, looks for an opportunity, and the net is again off its moorings. So yeah, I just got confirmation that was 10-minute misconduct penalties as well as roughing penalties, and that's why those 2 players were sent to the showers. St. Anthony's, they don't have to be super aggressive chasing that extra goal, and this will make it even easier on them as icing is called. And you wonder, too, at what point maybe does DiClemente go off for the extra skater, right? 5-3, still an opportunity for Farrell. DeLugos on the face-off. Puck goes behind DiClemente's net. Farrell will look to break out. Santagate hit from behind. Lazinski gets it deep. DeAndrea lost it. Puck deflects behind. And cleared. Keita chases it down. Good job defensively by Cusimano to win that race to the puck. Lazinski behind. Back to the point. That shot deflected nearly into his own net. And again, the net comes off its moorings. DiClemente, a bigger goalie. So this faceoff will come out of the zone with 3:34 left in the third period. St. Anthony's had a 4-0 lead. They scored their first 3 goals in a minute 18. That prompted a Monsignor Farrell timeout, and then they made it 4-0 early in the second period. DiClemente couldn't hold on to that puck. And then Farrell fought their way back, and this is the closest that they've been all game, 5-3, a couple of power play goals. They weren't able, though, to capitalize on a 5-minute major advantage. That was huge And it also came after their other 2 power play goals inside the final 3 minutes of this third period. St. Anthony's, winners of their last 6, trying to make it 7 in a row. Terry, stick checked away by Mateo. And there's the dagger. Nealon. He makes it 6-3 with 2:25 left. Nealon, his 4th goal of the year. You see here the missed opportunity to clear. Nealon intercepts, has some open ice, and he beats DiClemente. For Nealon, his 4th goal of the year, a guy who just makes things happen on the ice. Really impressed Lund in tryouts with his competitiveness, with his speed. Kind of brings a bit of an element of surprise to the game as well. (6-3) the lead now for St. Anthony's, and they can pretty much put this in cruise control, especially now as Lazinski will go off for a penalty. Delayed penalty here against Farrell. Berhart goes off for the extra skater. So St. Anthony's, a delayed penalty coming up, minute 43 left in this third period. And now the penalty is called. So the 5th power play, Lazinski will go off for the trip. St. Anthony's 2 for 4 on the man advantage. 1:35 left in the third period. So anything here now would be gravy for St. Anthony's, and if they just hold on to the puck in the offensive zone, they could put this one away. They want more, understandably. Puck worked behind. DeLugos pushed it ahead. There's DeAndrea. Nice saucer pass. They'll work it to the far side inside the final minute here of the third period. Back to DeAndrea. Spins. Still has it. Pass in front. Intercepted and cleared by the Lions. Jablonski ahead. DeAndrea tried to center that pass. Berhart all the way out. Gets it to Jablonski inside the final 30 seconds of this third period. St. Anthony's, a big win here tonight in Dix Hills. Cada, 10 seconds left in this one. 5 and 4. Puck behind the net. Jablonski will have it, and that will do it for this one. A big win for St. Anthony's. The Friars, they are meeting with Berhart behind the net. St. Anthony's, their 7th consecutive win. Bob Lunds, you know the message in his locker room after this one. Guys, you've made Friday matter. And boy, what a game that will be. Chaminade and St. Anthony's for first place in the Catholic AA division, and we will have that game for you here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Should be so much fun. Always is when those rivals meet. It is always meaningful between Chaminade and St. Anthony's, but this one will mean first place a 6:30 opening face-off here at Clark Gillies Arena for that one, as St. Anthony's wins it 6-3 here tonight over Monsignor Farrell. That'll do it here from Dix Hills. We want to thank our entire Varsity Media crew here. Ron Pierre, Travis DeLuise bringing you all the moving images. Of course, our technical director, our sound man, the guy who set up that great camera behind the net is Chris Sweeney. Our executive producer, Ben Turchin. I'm Dylan Butler, thanking you for joining us here from Clark Gillies Arena. We look forward to seeing you next time here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.